Award winner whose career has spanned decades. Now he's back on our screens for season 2 of the Fraiser reboot, reprising his iconic role as Dr. Fraiser Crane. Please welcome the one and only Kelsey Grammer.
Y'all know how this goes. Hey, baby, I hear the blues calling, tossed salad and scrambled eggs. And maybe I seem a bit confused.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for being here.
That's my pleasure.
I heard you just hopped off a plane.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah. I got up at 5 a.m.
Ooh.
in Manhattan and got to the airport.
Yeah.
And took a flight at 8:30, I guess, and landed at 10:30 or so.
Nice. And then you just popped in here to see me. Thank you so much
Yes,
for doing
I did.
that.
My pleasure.
Kelsey, it's an absolute pleasure. Huge congratulations on this reboot. It's so exciting. Honestly, when we let the audience know you were here, they all lost their marbles.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's such a beloved character. You brought Fraiser to the screen since 1983.
Yeah, it was 84.
84,
Season, yeah, 84
yes.
season of Cheers. Yeah, the third season of Cheers.
So you started off on Cheers, like you said. Then you went into the namesake Fraiser, the show, bringing it back for the reboot. What keeps you coming back to this character?
Well, I guess it's just that he's, it's like in life. I mean, if you're living your life fully and you're dedicated to the idea that you have, you're still breathing.
Yeah.
Life is endlessly fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I think it is. And so the character remains the same way for me.
Yeah.
He's, what I love about him is that he always lives life fully. He wants everything to be wonderful, the extraordinary. He's always seeking the best of everything that's possible.
Yeah.
He always fails. But what's great about it is he still gets up the next day and tries it again. And he wants everybody else to be sort of involved in his choices in life to make everybody happy. And that's what I love about him. And now he's sort of accelerated that desire. He's a little more comfortable in his own skin. He makes a little more money. He's wealthy now. Things have been resolved in many ways. But he's still looking for love. He's still looking for the extraordinary experience. He's still looking for a peak relationship with his son, for instance, and now I think he's sort of in his sacred masculine, which I like to.
Yeah, okay, right on.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that. I think the idea of getting knocked down and getting back up, some people would think it's like a chump move, but I think it's so inspirational.
Well, that's what else are we going to do?
Exactly, what else
That's why we came, I think. That's why we're here.
I agree.
And if we let them knock us down and stay there, I mean, then that's...
What's the point?
Shame on them.
100%, 100%. Now, in this new season, you kind of go back. We see Fraiser return to his roots. We see him return to Seattle, to the radio. What was it like returning to that for that?
I directed that episode. It was kind of fun. So we rebuilt the radio set. It was gone. I mean, who knows? They just chopped it up.
Yeah.
It's pretty unsentimental around any studio. Once it's done, it's done. But so we rebuilt the set, and as people came in who'd been associated with the previous show, some of the tech people, some of the camera guys, they said, "Oh my God, it's just to sit here, and to see this set,
it's a plywood.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
But toward the end of it, when I actually sat down in the chair and said, hello, Seattle, I'm listening.
Yeah,
I got a little choked up.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's absolutely amazing.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what that would be like.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to jump over into another long-running character that you have played. Oh, I like Mary. I like this, Kelsey. Okay, we got this. I love The Simpsons, and you have played Sideshow Bob since the 90s.
Yeah.
Which, absolutely amazing. When you first did that speaking role, because obviously Sideshow Bob appears before we hear him speak, and you are obviously his voice when he does that. Did you think that character, you have like a bit of a luck charm.
A longevity
role
luck charm.
Thing. Yeah.
I didn't know at the time, of course. I got a call from Sam Simon, who used to write for Cheers.
Yeah.
He went to the Tracy Ullman Show and started to write the itchy and scratchy stuff, and then it's all sort of branched into The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And he called me the first year of The Simpsons and said, "We've got this character. Are you still singing?" Because I used to walk into Cheers singing, "Oh, the Good Life."
Yeah.
And he said, "Can you do a Cole Porter song every time we say goodbye?" I said, "Yeah, I can do that song."
Yeah.
And so he said, "Well, Sideshow Bob's never spoken. He's always just been sort of abused, and now he's going to sit Krusty the Clown up
shot
for
with a cannon.
a thief."
Yeah.
So I suddenly thought, well, Cole Porter, he's very sophisticated, obviously. So the first voice they heard was basically my impression of an actor named Ellis Rabb's voice, who I used to work for. I used to paint his apartment, hang wallpaper, stuff like that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he was a very famous actor, though, and he was a marvelous, theater actor, Ellis Rabb, and he used to be married to Rosemary Harris. You guys may know who she is, or may not. And she got married. Well, Ellis was kind of beyond any working definition of gay. He just happened to be married, too.
Yeah.
So he and Rosemary finally split.
Yeah.
She married a senator, I think, and had a child.
Okay.
So Ellis would sit in his room while we'd have a cocktail together, and he'd say, "Oh, Kelsey, that baby should have been mine." And I always thought, I'm stealing this guy. And so that's Ellis Rabb.
Oh my gosh. That was a thrill of my life hearing you do that voice sitting here. Yeah.
That's who it is. So I stole Ellis. And I did that, and it became famous. And I got a call from a buddy of mine who was teaching in Illinois.
Yeah.
And he sent me a picture of the side of a building that overnight, at the first time it was performed, Sideshow Bob, there was a giant mural of Sideshow Bob, and it said, "Free Sideshow Bob."
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So he caught the imagination of the country really.
He really did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Well, you've talked a lot about audiences. You've talked about kind of getting to feed off of them. Now, you actually got your start in theater.
Yes.
You worked in San Diego at the Shakespeare Festival.
Shakespeare Festival, that was my first big break.
Yeah, which is amazing. And you've been on Broadway a number of times. What is it about theater that keeps you coming back?
Well, because it's the most, if you're an actor, it's the most immediate set of requirements. I mean, it's the most demanding, and it's the most in the moment. You have more power there than any place else.
Yeah.
As a director, you have more power on television. I kind of have power on Fraiser, but
I mean, you are Fraiser.
But in that moment when it's just you and the audience, and something can go wrong, or you forget your lines, or any number of things can happen, you're the one who has to fix it.
Yeah.
And so that appeals to me. I mean, that's always appealed to me. The lighting board goes down. That happened on La Cage aux Folles in like the first or 2 nights.
Oh my gosh.
The whole lighting system went out, and I said, "How long is it going to take to fix it?" They said about 35 minutes. So I said, "Okay." So I walked out. I sat down on the apron of the stage.
Yeah.
Had them bump up the house lights, and I told jokes for 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
It was hysterical, and people. I mean, there's a recording. I told them it's not an inappropriate joke. It's a long, drawn out joke about different cultures.
Okay.
And the guy it ended up on YouTube somewhere, and the guy's holding his cell phone while I'm telling the joke, and then you just sort of see it.
She's laughing. That's the best.
Pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, Kelsey, thank you so much for being here. It has been absolutely fantastic. Huge congratulations on Fraiser. I'm so excited about it. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.